What is going on, guys? Perk over here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some of the perks in this leak from the MP1st website. I talked about some of the game types or game modes that were mentioned in the leak in the last video that I made, but in this one I'm going to be talking about the perks, and they've changed it up. From this leak it says basically there's two ways to rank up your perks. You know how in most Call of Duties you have the base perk, and when you do some challenges and stuff you can unlock the pro version, but in Black Ops 2, according to this article or leak, it says you can get the pro version or you can get the elite version, and depending on which one you pick you get a different outcome of the perk that you come out with. So you know, some people have the pro version of the perk and some people have the elite version. There's no way to have both. It all comes down to which one you pick. So the first perk is called Spy, and the base says appear as a friend on the map. This advantage is you're always spotted even without a UAV, and when shooting you turn red on the map. The pro version says detect enemy spies. They will still always be spotted on the radar, and the elite version says if pilot is active, your airship will always be marked as an ally. So basically what this says is you come up as a friend on the enemy radar, and when you start shooting your gun you come up as a red dot. And the pro version lets you detect enemy spies so that, you know, enemies can't do the same thing to you. And the elite version has something to do with the pilot perk, which is another perk that I'll be talking about later on in this video, so I'm not too sure what the elite version does yet. So when I first read this, it kind of reminded me of the Infiltrator from Killzone 3 multiplayer. I honestly don't think it's that great of a perk, but it'll be kind of funny in some games where you're like, you know, thinking this guy's on your team and then he ends up shooting you in the back. The next perk is called Escape Artist, and the base of it says when going prone you feign death and you cannot shoot during this. So the pro version says when approaching death your enemy's crosshairs will turn white and your name will disappear, and the elite version says if diver is active, which is another perk in this list, you realistically fall into your feign death instead of diving. I know for damn sure if this perk is going to be in a game, this is going to be the one which is going to piss people off the most, because basically before you die you're going to look like you're dying. You know, when a player falls to the ground and their name disappears and your crosshairs go white, all of that happens before you actually die. So it's going to catch a lot of people off guard, and you know, as the player that's shooting you stops shooting because they think you're dead, you're still alive and you have a chance to kill them, and you know, the person that you kill as you feign death, as they call it, they're gonna be pretty pissed. So I think this is gonna be the one which people complain about the most. The next perk is called Audiophile, and the base of it is players with silenced weapons will show up on the radar if they are shooting at you or close around you. The pro version says footsteps are louder, and the elite version says if Bladesman, which is another perk, is active, kniving will show up on the radar. I know for damn sure this is the one that every Samhor is going to be most excited about. The next perk is called Diffuser, and the base of it says throw all equipment but cookable grenades up to 2 times farther. A hollow circle will show up around your crosshairs and the circle will fill in 3 seconds. When the circle is full, it will throw 2 times further. When it is empty, it will only throw 1 times far. The pro version says be able to take Semtex off a player and throw them elsewhere, and be able to pick up enemy equipment and use them as your own. The elite version says if quick draw is active, the circle will fill in 1.5 seconds. This perk is kind of like Hacker from Black Ops mixed in with a little bit of quick draw, but if you read in the elite version of this perk that quick draw is coming back as a different perk of its own. The next perk is called Juggernaut. That's right, Juggernaut is coming back. Just the name though, not the actual Juggernaut perk from World at War. The base of it says regenerate health faster while moving, and the pro version says regenerate health faster while crouched, and the elite version of this perk says if scavenger is active, you are able to drop ammo packs for your team. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, it would have been a big mistake if they brought back the Juggernaut from, you know, COD 4 and World at War, but that's not the Juggernaut that they're talking about. This is a different one. So basically it lets your health regenerate faster in different scenarios, and the elite version lets you drop ammo packs, kind of like in Battlefield 3, if you have scavenger on, that is. Next perk is going to be called Diver, and the base of it says you can dive into cover, aka dolphin dive. So dolphin diving is coming back from Black Ops, and while diving you can still shoot. However, when you land it takes a while to regain focus. The pro version says you crawl 2 times faster, and the elite version of this perk says with extreme conditioning active, you can sprint while crawling to crawl faster. in brackets it says 3 times instead of getting up, and I'm not too sure what that means, but hey, extreme conditioning is back and I hope it means unlimited sprint. So yeah guys, that's pretty much part 1 of Black Ops 2 perks. Seems like Treyarch has really thought out what they're doing with this game, especially with the whole pro and elite version of the perks. Just to clarify one more time, when you're ranking up your base perk, you can select whether you want the pro version or you want the elite version. You can't have both, you can only have one. And I think that's pretty cool. If you guys didn't notice, the elite version for I think all of the perks that I was talking about coincide with another perk. So like one of them had to do with scavenger, you know, if you have scavenger active and stuff like that. Anyway, this is part 1. I'll see you guys in part 2. Pinoy Shinobi signing out. Peace!